from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. This show brings you game one of a huge four-game weekend set. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Cleveland Guardians. John Shelby on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Cody Sullivan, #1 in the league in strikeouts, Singy.
Yeah, that swing and miss pitch is next level, Boog. The ball just jumps out of his hand late.
It's not just power, it's precision. Every pitch has intent.
Yeah, and I'd say every start has entertainment value as well. You can't look away when he's on the mound.
And that's how this four-game series gets underway. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Ball one. Henderson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Foul ball. He's in the top 10 for most stolen bases in baseball right now, Singy. You can't ignore him when he gets on base. Just underway here in Cleveland. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Pete Alonso stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swings through that one. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Cleveland Guardians baseball on the show, Ohio. We go to the bottom of the first. And getting the start for Baltimore, Shane Baz. What's the word on him?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Kelly Sullivan digs in for the Guardians.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Ripped to third. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Here's
the Guardians lineup now. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Kelly Sullivan. That's in there. That's strike one. Sullivan went deep in his most recent game.
Ball, that's up there.
That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. And gone! He'll circle the bases. The Guardians strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here! They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Up the middle. Handles, throws to first, and there are 2 outs.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Lifted in the air, right field. O'Neill settles underneath it. And that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Top of the second, Taylor Ward steps in with an OPS that's been through the roof. Power and patience in one package. An impressive list.
He's doing damage and getting on base. That's rare. The kind of balance every manager wants, and the stats prove his worth.
Fought off foul. And the 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Sullivan in position. Takes it in for the out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Jeremiah Jackson.
You can almost hear the crowd hold its breath when he swings.
Yeah, and most of the time it's for good reason. He's a human highlight.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Rutschman in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Late on that fastball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Cleveland, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So the Cleveland Guardians have had an outstanding start to the season. Only a few weeks in, but so far they're every bit. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. Third home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 3-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
Hit in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
Batting in, the right fielder, Jake Slaughter.
Oh, look at the stop. To first. Pretty nice play
Got
there.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Daniel.
Here's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games. Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Flares it into the outfield. And the inning is over.
That's right.
Guardians tack on another with this home run. It's now 3-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating. That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And they'll do it again.
Ball 2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Bounce to the right, and a foul ball. Comes up empty.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Off the
Really
plate,
good
ball
take,
one.
especially with 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that 4-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Hasn't given up any runs yet, so we might as well stick to the plan.
Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Hey.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Tyler O'Neill sends it out. His second of the year, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1.
Really impressive hitting a ball that far going into the wind. Nothing was going to stop it from getting over the wall. Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a foul ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Orioles close the gap on the homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. This is Guardians baseball on the Show, Ohio. Here in Cleveland, set for the bottom of the 3rd, Kelly Sullivan digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, right field, O'Neill under it. And there's 1 down. League leader in average, also apparently human. Who knew?
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Too high. Ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that misses. 2 balls and a strike. And there's a ball. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Another homer. His 2nd homer of the night, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
He hit that into the wind, and it still had enough to leave the ballpark. He really connected on that pitch. Well, he's living up to his power-hitting reputation today, Boo. A 2nd homer just confirmed what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
One down. Jose Ramirez digs in now.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Ball, that's outside.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
There's a strike. On the ground, right side, and a foul ball. That's ripped into the outfield. That's out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Ball to strike. The pitch.
That's a ball.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a ground ball. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Guardians tack on another with this home run. 3 innings complete. You're watching Cleveland Guardians baseball on The Show, Ohio.
If you don't want to say something, if you don't want to say something, if you don't want to say something, if you don't want to say.
Back now at Progressive Field. He continues to keep the hitters guessing in this one, Singy. Rinse and repeat. An impressive string of outings he's put together.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He's been in command early, and no wonder why this organization raves about him.
That one a little bit high. Ball 1.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion. I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
That's down.
Henderson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Stays alive. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this.
Nope,
that's
outside.
A nice miss right there.
Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 1 out, man at first. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swings through that one for strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Now a quick throw to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 1-2 now.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And it remains 2-2.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. On the ground, right
Foul
side, and it goes just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long.
Runner takes off. Got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. One left for the Orioles, and they trail it 4-1. Bottom four, stepping up for the Guardians. Bo Naylor.
The catcher, Bo Naylor.
This one ripped, but foul to the right.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
One away.
And you know, bloops and lasers, they both count the same, so we know there's zero complaints about double digits in the hit column, no matter how it happens.
Out towards right center field. Cowser takes it in for the out. And there's two down.
The batter, number 13, shortstop,
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. He's 0 for 1. In the air, out towards right center. Cowser should have this one. And that is the third out of the inning. Offense held in check there. We're headed to the fifth. Guardians 4 and the Orioles 1. This is Guardians baseball on the Show, Ohio. We go to the top of the fifth. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Got him looking for the strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black. And you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
The Guardians leading by 3, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Nope.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swinging a foul out of play. Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Orioles held in check there, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here in Cleveland, Chase DeLauder up now. Top 5 at OPS and climbing. It's been a loud season for him.
Yeah, he's walking, slugging, and raking. A total threat for this lineup. You can count on competitive at-bats every time.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. His 4th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Shane Baz departs, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
For Baltimore, number 37, Cade Oven.
Rips one to right. And there's one away.
Up next for the Gaurdians, the center fielder, Kelly Sullivan.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Kelly Sullivan. This guy is one of best athletes in the sport. Ball. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Zach Eflin up and loosening in the pen. Garcia also getting ready. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. That one ripped left field. Ward ranging back. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. That was a missile off the bat to the deep part of the field. And once he beat the center fielder and one hopped the wall, he kicked it into another gear for extra bases.
Ball. Sullivan with a homer in his last game.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Man at second. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it bangs off the top of the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And the lead is up to 5.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
One out, runner at second. Jose Ramirez getting ready to hit. Pickoff throw. Sullivan back in on a dive. He's already homered here in this one. Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here. In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Reaching for it and brings it in. Runner tagging and heading for home. He's in on the sac fly. It's 7-1.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Up next for the Gaurdians, the first baseman, number 8, Green Hoskins.
Ripped to short. Toss to Alonso. That's the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 a solo shot. 5 innings complete. It's the Guardians 7 and the Orioles 1. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Next to hit, Tyler O'Neill.
The right fielder, number 9, Tyler O'Neill.
Sullivan back to work. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. So that removes their last challenge. The 1-0. Fastball for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swing and a bouncer. Arias. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Towards first and foul ball. That catches the corner. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch.
Inside
keep
ball.
the at-bat alive.
The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the 6th. Strike 3 struck him out for the 3rd time today.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Cody Sullivan won't go any further tonight. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for
Number
the
41
Guardians,
takes over on the mound.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
High fly ball, right field. DeLauder settles underneath it, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 7-1. Here in Cleveland, this lineup has been going off today. 5 homers so far as we take a look at the spray chart.
And Boog, it's been a fun time in the right field bleachers with all those balls heading out that direction. Seems like a good day to be a lefty slugger.
Foul ball there.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting caught.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. A solo shot. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add on.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around real quickly and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here comes the skip. Rico Garcia into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty. Check swing, he held up, and that's ball 1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Ball 2.
Chris, his batting average puts him in the top 10 in baseball right now. Swing and a high fly ball to right. O'Neill getting an angle on it, but it's off his glove. Around first and hustling for second. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
That's a great effort out there in right, trying to make a very difficult catch. We saw everything you want from a player in that spot. Just couldn't haul it in.
So, man aboard, Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. In the air, right field. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
Up next for the Guardians, the right fielder, Jeff Potter.
Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Zach Eflin getting ready to go. Man at second. Hit hard on the ground to short. To first. And there are 2 down.
The batter, number 10, second baseman,
Daniel Schneemann, the next to hit. In the air, left field, ranging back. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Taps softly to the right side, but it kicks foul. Man on second, 2 down. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. It's now 8-1. Back here in